Hi everybody, this is Eileen with EileenGoesLean-VSG coming to you today for my mid-month update. I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy on Tuesday, January 24th, 2017, which was about 59 weeks ago. And so first of all, for any new viewers, welcome to the channel. We're happy to have you. Please listen and make comments and like if you like what you see, and I'm happy to answer any questions. And if you're returning, thanks so much for coming back. As I mentioned in my last video, I'm going to be coming to you probably twice a month now. So the update today is this morning my weight was 201 pounds even, 201 even. I am coming down from a high on Halloween of 2016. My all-time high weight was 359 pounds. So if you do the math, I've lost 158 pounds. A little bit exciting. And since surgery, I've lost 120.8 pounds in 59 weeks. And I was 321.8 on the morning of surgery. So that's what's happening. I've decided to just come at you twice a month just because there isn't a whole lot happening. But I have lost weight so far this month. I'm not sure exactly how much, but I'm still losing. And I think it's important for me to talk about that. 59 weeks out to still be losing. I'm not losing a ton. I think in January I lost 2.6, in February I lost 3, and so far in March I've probably lost 1.5 or something like that. It's okay, I'll take it. If I lose between 2 and 3 pounds a month, I'll be very happy. And again, if you're doing the math, in 1 pound I hit 200, and then anything more than a pound I'm in Wonderland, which is incredible to me. I haven't been at this weight since the first year we were married, which was 1979. And again, if you do the math, that's 39 years ago. So anyway, so that's that. What's going on is I just want to give you a little update about things that are happening and talk about some ways that how is it that 59 weeks and I'm still losing, and what am I doing to do that? I've talked about my food, I've talked about different things, but I haven't really talked about certain things because I just sort of take them for granted that this is what I do all the time. And so I want to make sure I mention those things because I think they're important and they're very critical, I think, to the success that I have had. So the first thing is that when I get up in the morning, first thing I do is I go to the bathroom, of course, and then I walk right to the scale. And I get weighed, and I get weighed every morning, and I try to be in the same sort of clothes or not clothes. So a nightgown, or I try to be consistent so that there's no question that, oh, it's the clothes I'm wearing, or it's the time of day, or I've already eaten, or whatever. So this is first thing in the morning after I've been to the bathroom, before the shower, and usually I have on a nightgown, which is usually like a t-shirty nightshirt sort of thing. And that's a pretty consistent weight with that stuff. So that doesn't really fluctuate, but I do the same thing. Then I get some of my vitamins ready, and I take those with my water. So this is what I have every day for water. So this is Smart Water. This is a 24 ounce, actually not quite, 23.7 ounces. I call it 24 ounces. I have this every morning. I have a sport bottle of this every morning. I probably should use a reusable water bottle, and I probably will at some point. But for now, this is easy for me, and I know that if I've had this, then I've had 24 ounces of water. And I take this before I have breakfast, and it usually takes me 15 to 20 minutes to drink this. And while I'm drinking this, I take some of my pills. So I want to talk a little bit about that. What do I take every morning? So every morning I take, I'm looking at my stuff here. So every morning I take, and this is not surgery related, I take cranberry pills. And this is what I do. This is just what I do. So I take these cranberry pills. I take 3 of these every morning. This is for urinary tract health. I don't want to have any urinary tract issues, so I take 3 of these every morning, and I'm not holding it up right. That's it. Cranberry. Okay, I take 3 of these every morning. I also take 3 of these every night. So I take the cranberry pills. Then I take 1 of these. Again, this is the morning. This is something called D-mannose. This is also something that has to do with urinary tract health, and I don't ever want to get urinary tract infections. And I drink a lot, and I drink a lot of liquid. I don't drink a lot of alcohol. I drink a lot of liquid, but um, I don't want to get any urinary tract infections. So I'm sure to have one of these every morning and every night. Okay, next is this. This is something that was recommended to me many years ago when I was suffering from psoriasis, and I was treated by some wonderful Chinese doctors that gave me acupuncture and herbal treatments so that eventually cured me of my psoriasis. I have no psoriasis today, and at one point I was a mess. Anyway, so they suggested to take one of these essential enzyme tablets twice a day. So even though I've had the surgery, I take this every morning and every night. We're coming to the surgery related stuff. This is one of them. Okay, this is 5,000 whatever mcg, whatever that is. 5,000 of biotin. I take one of these in the morning and one at night. And then I have a couple of prescription medicines that I take for cholesterol and stuff that I've been taking since I had a stent put in my heart now 11 years ago. I take those too. So that's what I do. I take those pills with the 24 ounces of water, and I do that in the morning as soon as I get up and I've been weighed. I do that. Then after about 15 minutes after I have my water, and while I'm drinking my water and all of that, I do a little routine on my computer, and I go through, check my email. I record my weight in, there's an app that my doctor's office has. So I record my weight in that app. I record it in FitPal, MyFitnessPal, and then I record it on my calendar. And so every day on my calendar, I have two numbers. One is how much I've lost since my all-time high, and one is how much I've lost since surgery. So I have those on there. I put that on my calendar, check my email, check my Facebook, check my Instagram, and then I do my daily devotional, which I'm doing a daily devotional that's sort of to help me with my meditation. And it's a reading from the Bible every day, and it's a short excerpt. It's quick to read and then to reflect on it, and I find myself going back to that all throughout the day. Yesterday's was ask and you shall receive, seek and you shall find. There was a lot more to it than that, but so those are sort of the themes that were running through my head yesterday. And today's was about, when you trust in your higher power, whatever that is, and whether it's God or your higher power, whatever, but when you have that trust, then you can be at peace during your day. And you have that trust, you have that faith, you rely on that, and then you can be at peace during the day and less anxious. Okay, so then I eat breakfast. So after I've had my water, done all that stuff, while my water is getting itself situated, I'm doing my devotional, doing all that stuff, and then I eat my breakfast. And then after my breakfast, I take my gummy stuff, my gummy vitamins. So these are promo for CVS. Oh God, I'm so bad at this. I take these prenatal gummies, and the reason why I take these is if they're good enough for someone who's growing a baby, they're good enough for a bariatric patient, I say, and so does my nutritionist. So I take one of these in the morning and one later on in the day, but definitely every morning I take one of these prenatal gummies. And it's pretty funny because clearly I'm beyond the prenatal stage, but I buy them anyway and I use them, and very happy to have those. So these are my gummies. I take one of these in the morning and one at night. This is the chewable iron. This is the one I like. One in the morning, one at night. Again, I take this with my prenatal. I also take these fiber gummies. Again, CVS brand, fiber gummies. I take 3 of these in the morning, 3 of these in the evening, and they seem to do the trick. Everything seems to be moving just perfectly, no problems. And then I take calcium. Okay, and I take 2 of these in the morning and 1 at night. So I take all of these, and then I go through my day. So once I've had my vitamins, and I know that's the routine, I always do that. So I know that by the time I have had my breakfast and leave the house or whatever, I've had all my morning vitamins, and I've had I've had 24 ounces of water, and I know that whatever else I have the rest of the day, I'm good with water and all of that. So anyway, couple of other vitamins that I take these at night. I take one of these D3s. This is 5,000 units. I take a D3, and I take one of these at night, Super B complex with my night vitamins. I take these. I don't take them in the morning. So that's it for vitamins and stuff like that. The other thing I've mentioned is that I've been drinking some diet soda. I've been drinking Diet Mountain Dew. I love this stuff. It's really bad for you. I shouldn't be drinking it, and I do drink it, and it's a treat to me, and I shouldn't be having it. I'm going to start weaning off it. But something that is good for you and does work for me is this Poland Springs. This is natural sparkling water. So I either get this or I get the seltzer, Poland Spring seltzer. And I love it. It's really good, and it's 0 calories. This bottle is almost 17 ounces. So this is good. I probably have 1 or 2 of these a day. And I definitely get in between 80 and 100 ounces of water a day, definitely without fail every single day. So I wanted to just, again, underscore that. I always take my vitamins. I always drink my liquid, in water or the sparkling water or whatever. I've not gone back to coffee. I think I mentioned this before. I stopped having coffee before the surgery as directed by the doctor. I have not gone back to it, just simply because I feel like I don't need it, and that's okay. Just a couple of other quick things I wanted to talk about. One is another product that I found in my local grocery store, and I love this. This is put out by Fresh Gourmet. These are Asiago cheese crisps. They're very small and delicious, and they're actually baked cheese. That's it. They've got fat, they've got sodium, of course, and they have protein, 2 grams of protein per serving. So this comes in tablespoon servings. So this whole package is 10 servings. So this whole package is 300 calories. And I probably would have 2 servings at a time of this, which is just a few crackers. But it's really good. I can show you what they look like. They're very small. They're very small. So you can see there's my fingers, and it's very small. It's good. Oh, delicious. So I just found those. I'm loving those. I'm enjoying those. The other thing is rewarding yourself and being good to yourself, being kind to yourself, and all of that, because this stuff is hard. This is the hardest thing you're ever going to do. So I'm wearing one of my rewards, and after I lost 100 pounds, I made myself this poncho. I'm going to try to stand up and see if you can see me. I made myself this knitted poncho. You can't really see it. Here's the bottom of it. I just picked it up from the yarn shop. I absolutely love this poncho. The yarn was expensive, and I'm a real poncho girl. The yarn was expensive, but this was my gift to myself for losing 100 pounds. It took me a while to make it because I had competing priorities, but it's done. And then I wanted to show you something else. I'm working on this. This is for losing 150 pounds. This is my Zweg sweater, which you can see how I'm finished with the lace part. I'm back on color work. I am loving this sweater. I'm so excited about this. And even if I lose another 20 pounds or something, this will still fit me. And I'm really excited about it. But I think it's important to take care of yourself and non-food reward ways, and just, kind of marking these milestones, because they really are milestones. And I'm thinking about, what am I going to do when I get into Wonderland? What kind of a reward will I get for that? I don't know yet. I'm thinking about it. But it needs to be something very special. And not even something that costs a lot of money, but something very special just for me. And I can't tell you the last time I knit a sweater for me. Actually, I can. The last time I knit myself a sweater was when my son was a baby. He was probably a year old, and he's now 35. That was the last time I knit myself a cardigan, and I loved it. Anyway, I'm babbling, and I'm going to run out of time. So what I want to say is, hang in there, everybody. You can do this. It's the hardest thing you'll ever do, but you can do it, and you can keep doing it until you get where you want to be. And it's all about being healthy. That's the key. It's all about being healthy. So I say, continue to take care of yourselves. I hope everyone has a great couple of weeks. I'll be back to you the end of March. And I forgot to tell you that today is Friday, March 16th, 2018. Anyway, I hope you all have a great couple weeks, and I'll be back to you in a couple weeks. Take care. Bye-bye.